What up, people? This is your boy Crypto Salvo here, and today we are going to talk about being quantified, man. Yeah, the amazing Quant Network. We'll be talking about the how blockchain agnostic it is. Today I was watching Crypto Mason, and he mentioned this term blockchain agnostic, and I couldn't agree more. How Quant Network is in fact is blockchain agnostic. It's not connected to just Ethereum alone just because it's ERC20 token, and we are quantified today, a mental state of an individual who is holding Quant and he knows its worth, man. And they say he or she is very quantified. Today we are feeling quantified, and also we'll be talking about price prediction for Quant. I believe Quant is a 5-digit coin. Quant can reach 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. It can go higher, especially also because the supply is so scarce, that is much more scarce than Bitcoin's 18 million or 21 million. Right now, Quant's circulating supply is in fact around 12 to 14 million, which could make the price skyrocket when the demand comes from financial institutions to central banks. We look at how Crypto Mason tweeted out saying that on to people who have been shitting on Quant just because it's an ERC20 token and it will fail. Listen, Quant Network, they are the mother of interoperability. It means what? It means if ERC20 token or the ERC20 part of it or the Ethereum part of it fails, the Ethereum network fails, or something goes wrong with the upgrade, then it can literally migrate or move to another ledger or to another blockchain system. It can even go to XRP Ledger, it can go to Cardano, it can go to Polkadot. So there's so many ways Quant is so multi I would say multi-talented in this case. So Quant is blockchain agnostic, man. And so those people who are shitting on and giving a reason or for them not to invest into this and trying to soothe their conscience that because they have actually missed the train of Quant moving from around $4 to $7 to up to right now to almost $200. It hit 197 bucks on Coinbase. That is amazing. Just a little more and we will be seeing a $10,000 Quant. That is my prediction for Quant for now. In the long term, of course, in the short term I would see a $500 Quant. We are bullish, man. We are bullish in Quant, right? So we'll be going through some of the things that Quant Network is working on, like the Digital Pound Foundation that is using Quant's network. We can see Ripple also working along with Quant and how they are interoperable, and we are going to debunk some myths on how Quant Network and Ripple, they are not in competition with one another. They are not. XRP and Quant are tokens that actually can complement each another. They can work together. It is not a competition in this space. So we will be looking into how like I mentioned, Ripple and Quant will be working together, and also some of the over-ledger technology specifications that we'll be talking about. Now, we see how Quant connects literally the R3 Corda blockchain, the XRP Ledger, the Oracle blockchain network, the RTGS, and the example, if you think that XRP, XLM, XDC, they can't work together, guess who's the one who can make them work together? That's right, our dear Quant Network. Quant is so interoperable that it can bring about all the cryptos that are related to the central banks, the banks, like the banker coins that people mention, the XRP, the XLM, XDC, the ISO 222 coins, the one that connects all of them in the Interledger protocol family. Yep, that is Quant Network. So we even see the Hyperledger fabric here. This is super interesting. And also the token itself. So in the Quant Network, this token Quant will be used to for the transaction processing, for enterprise licensing, developer licensing, platform fees, identification and Quant, an account, investment, and of course a store of value, staking. Staking is coming soon, passive income, and application users. Now, I like the idea about identity and account because many of the cryptos out there, they do not have this specific use case where identification or privacy is actually mattered, or we can even target the privacy market, the identification market. Here we see a minimum Quant holding amount is put in place for every participant of the old Ledger ecosystem. The wallet storing Quant is your identity, the private key is your password, and with a license fee you assign a BPI key. So these are many utilities and use cases we have for the Quant network, and as the ecosystem builds, it is exciting to see Quant network growing. Now, according to the Metcalfe's law, the value of a network is proportional to the square of the number of users. So the thing is, as we have more demand, basically as there's more demand and the supply is scarce, and when there's more nodes, if each node connects to the existing nodes, the Quant nodes, what happens is the value of Quant will rapidly increase, right? So that is the Metcalfe's law here. So this is here we basically talked about this: identify, root and find digital assets, issuers, custodians. You may never know, Coinbase listed Quant recently, and it actually made the price skyrocket, and there are even rumors or news that actually Coinbase might be using Quant for their custodial application, for their custody application. So we'll be taking a look into that. And then we have the Quant Network token guide once again, the tokenomics, how the 9.9 million tokens were sold during ICO, 2.6 million were assigned to company reserve, 1.3 million were reserved, and 651,000 were issued to company advisors. Of course, the founder we have is Gilbert Verdian. Even he appeared in Forbes as the tech entrepreneur that is using a blockchain system to change worlds. And we have the over ledger technology. It's interesting how that this logo in fact is very similar to Chainlink, right? Which is actually the use case is smart oracles, but we will be seeing more than smart oracles in the over ledger technology. Many people compare Chainlink and Quant, but I believe, of course, Quant Network is much more superior in terms of utility and use case compared to Chainlink, and also in terms of price appreciation and the charts and the technical analysis. Quant Network is much more bullish in terms of supply scarcity, in terms of demand, in terms of investors' interest, financial institution interest, central banks building on it. It is going to be amazing, right? So we see here how RippleNet, or in fact XRP Ledger here. This coin, this is not XRP's logo, right? They changed it to the XRP logo, which is actually like an X. So so XRP's Ledger, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, they can all interoperate via Quant, and Quant can also interoperate with Hyperledger Fabric, the Ethereum network, Corda, and so much more. In fact, if you see here, Corda uses XRP as a settlement token. Ethereum, of course, uses Ether as a settlement token. And so we can see Quant, in fact, connecting all the dots in the world via its Overledger gateway, which is super interesting, and even for financial institutions' interests. With Quant Overledger, unlocking the benefits of blockchain is incredibly easy. So in fact, the Overledger technology is, we can call it the network of networks, right? Where it allows protocols, different kinds of protocols, like that can actually allow a two-way of communication, where even consortiums or legacy networks like Swift can actually work along with Quant Overledger. So this is a beautiful graph of how and what is the impact, and which are the institutions that Quant will be working with, are working with, the banks, the major banks like JP Morgan, Citibank, Santander, Barclays, Oracle, you know, it is amazing. Deutsche Bank, HSBC, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, Deutsche Bank, I'm not sure. Yeah, so we will be seeing the banks working together through Quant. So we will see the old traditional financial system even being ushered into the new financial system through Quant's network, which is interesting. So which would actually would bring value to even the new financial system tokens like XRP, XLM, XDC, IOTA, Algorand, the ISO 222 tokens. And also you can work with other cryptocurrencies, those smart contracts focused cryptocurrencies like Cardano, Avalanche, Polkadot, which is parachain auctions, IOTA, XLM, Tezos, VeChain, supply chain management industry, XRP, of course, which is super interesting. And of course, like payment companies like Apple Pay, Amazon, Google, Samsung, Walmart is insane. So we'll be seeing more of that, and even Swift as well. And so Quant can also be used for mobile applications like Spotify, Pinterest, your favorite social mobile applications, which is also very, very, very interesting. On the IoT APIs here, we can see here that Quant can be used for Microsoft Azure, Salesforce, Samsung. These are another set of industry that Quant can cover. So if you actually think about the whole industry, or the amount of things, or the amount of companies or that Quant can bring value and add value to, it is going to be amazing, because the demand is going to surge so much that it could reach even Bitcoin's price level. So which I would not be surprised when Quant reaches there in at least 5 years time to come, because Quant is a 5-digit coin. All right, and I put a bare minimum prediction of $10,000 USD per token for Quant Network. You know, I don't care if it's an ERC20 token, I don't care, you know, none of that shit. You know, we are going to the moon, man. We are going to the moon, like how Crypto Mason says that it is blockchain agnostic. So let's rip it to the moon, right? So that is Quant Network, and we see a Cointelegraph article here where, you know, back in I think 2 weeks ago, I believe, 1 to 2 weeks ago, they have written an article about Quant price rallying 125% when Coinbase listed it. And of course, after that, following that, Binance listed Quant, I believe last week. Yes, last week or this week? Last week, yeah. Last week. And that skyrocketed Quant to another dimension, right? So we'll be seeing many more exchanges listing Quant, and it will be much more accessible for people to buy. And once that happens, demand will surge. When demand surges, price appreciation will happen. All right, now Quant's graph, the chart, man. Quant's chart, let's look at Quant's chart. We see there is a minor correction here. Of course, you run up from here all the way, and then there has to be a correction, right? It's a healthy correction. Do not panic. If you had bought in at the top around here, do not worry, because it will go back up. I will never swing trade Quant because it is so risky, because Quant is volatile at times. Most of the times it moves rapidly, it moves quickly. So we can see this red candlestick just get eaten up in a matter of minutes, or even a matter of hours. We may never know. So it's not so we will be looking at that. And also we know that Quant reacts opposite to Bitcoin most of the times. Throughout the whole storm of the crypto market, the one that was standing up was actually Quant around this area. And then we were trading sideways for a little, and then it pumped a little. So there might be some sideways action here, or we will continue going upwards. It is, if it goes sideways action, then it is better, because there's going to be a much more stronger support in the $150 area for it to propel forward to $200, $300, $400, $500. So we will be seeing $500 Quant real soon. And with that being said, that's a wrap for Quant Network. And if I'm not wrong, let me just show you the Digital Pound Foundation. I can't find it. Hold on. Yes, the Digital Pound Foundation, right? We see how this foundation that was started, they are testing the Quant network along with RippleNet that uses XRP as a crypto. So we can see if digital euro, digital pound is formed, we can see Quant network and XRP working together, Quant and XRP working together, which is interesting. All right, with that being said, that is a wrap, my friends. We'll catch up. We'll see y'all. I'll see y'all later.